This is the day they separate us. We are married, we have a home, we have a life together. Still, it says in the decision that she must leave Sweden. Why is my wife deported? When will we see each other again? And what do you do when love gets stuck in a system that starts over from scratch? This is our story. Hello, my name is Tommy, and this is my beautiful wife Tanida. I'm Swedish, she is Thai. Welcome to our channel. We met in 2023, from two different worlds, but sharing the same feeling. She is from Thailand and I am from Sweden. It sounds like the beginning of a story about distance, but for us, it was about being close, between Swedish winter and the warm, lovely weather of Thailand, between snow and sunshine. Tanida lived in a small town in Sweden where we met. She worked full-time, apart from one day when she went to school to study the Swedish language. She had already done and passed all the mandatory Swedish classes for immigrants. Now she was studying extra to learn more. She had friends and a good life. She had already started her application for a residence permit extension before we met. She did that back in January 2023. It would just be a formality. When we started dating, we weren't thinking about papers. In October, we moved in together, created a lovely daily life together. That same month, a letter arrived. A decision that said it was no longer obvious that she could stay. That one letter changed everything. It said her application for a residence permit extension was denied and that she was to be deported. She had 4 weeks to leave the country. After the decision, life went on. We went to work, we cooked, we laughed like we always did.
So we had en för du, en för jag, en för jag, en för jag, två för jag.
But the letter was always in the back of our minds, like a shadow over everything we did. We had 3 weeks to appeal. We read and learned the law. We called, tried to explain, asked questions. We hoped someone would see us, not just check boxes. We appealed, and our appeal was submitted to the migration court for decision. We refused to let the system take away the life we had built. We continued to live, we continued to love. Every little moment together became even more important. Every laugh became a victory. We knew the uncertainty was there. When would a new letter change everything. We got married in November 2024, a small godly ceremony with our closest friends in our church. Because we wanted to, because we love each other, and we want a life together, and we want to show the world that we were meant for each other. In March 2025, the answer came: rejection. The migration court rejected our appeal, so the original decision stands. Tanita was denied a renewed residence permit and will be deported from Sweden. She had been in Sweden with her former partner for a long time, permanently since 2019. He got sick, he got cancer, and he passed away in 2022. When we met, we thought life would go on. But legally, everything started over. The rule is simple and square. If you had a relationship that gave you a resident permit and that relationship ends, starting a new relationship means legally starting from scratch. And a new application must be made from the home country. That means you have to leave Sweden. A life together didn't count. But the rules didn't care about love, just facts, dates, paper. It was like trying to fit a round, red, beautiful heart into a square box. The rules are square, love is not. As hard it is to understand why this is happening to us, we have to remember what Jesus said in John 13, verse 7. He says, "You do not realize now what I am doing, but later you will understand."
อินยอห์น13 7 ข้อ 7 บอกว่าพระเยซูตรัสตอบเขาว่าสิ่งที่เราทำในขณะนี้ท่านยังไม่รู้เรื่องแต่ภายหลังท่านจะเข้าใจ
And likewise in Proverbs 3 verse 5 it says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him and he will make your paths straight."
ในสุภาษิตบทที่3ข้อ5ถึงข้อ6กล่าวว่าจงวางใจในพระยาเวห์ด้วยสุดใจของเจ้าและอย่าพึ่งพาความรอบรู้ของตนเองจงยอมรับรู้พระองค์ในทุกทางของเจ้าแล้วพระองค์เองจะทรงทำให้วิถีของเจ้าราบรื่น
We knew that every step brought us closer to parting. The train to the airport felt like a final walk through our own world. We talked a little, laughed a little, but the silence said the most. Soon we will have to part. The formalities, the check-in, the meeting with the migration officers, everything was square, impersonal. But we tried to hold on to what was ours, our gazes, our hands. In that moment we knew the rules won, but love remained. Okay, we're in Copenhagen airport, finally. Day started with a cancelled train due to some signal error. Luckily we had planned for a good time this time, so even though it was an hour or more late, we came here on time, checked in the bag, and now we're just waiting for the immigration services to meet up. And with that, our everyday life took a break. The love remains, even in the distance. The story continues.
Please like and subscribe